Hey guys, Pretzel Man 945 here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, well, let me preface it by saying, so today we had Switch 2 Direct, which it was awesome. Um, don't get me wrong, it was an awesome Direct. Um, but there's a lot to talk about. And I wanted to make my own video on this after I watched two videos about like the stuff in the direct, um, kind of getting a gauge on what some people are thinking about it. And um uh I just kind of hyped this up like a minute ago. Um uh um Uh, we're gonna get to this, but I don't want to understate the fact that there was so much awesome stuff in this direct. Um, Starting with the games, and seriously, I'm talking about the ones I'm interested in. Um, so I mean, first off, the new DK game looks very fun. I'm probably gonna buy that at some point. Um, Second thing, really big thing. New Mario Kart looks amazing. It looks really fun. I love the idea of the fact that it's like Forza in a way, like kind of Forza Horizons, but Mario Kart. I think that's really cool. I think it's a really cool idea. Uh, and I'm looking forward to playing it. I really am. Also, I am so hyped because I don't care that it was like fucking 2 seconds of footage. We got Silk Song re- confirmed coming out this year. We don't have a specific due date, but I don't fucking care. The fact that we have confirmation that it is coming out this year, to me, that is the most hype thing of the whole fucking direct because, golly, I've been waiting for Silk Song and so many other people for I don't know how fucking long. Um, so hearing that news makes me so incredibly happy. um, Now, to be honest, that's kind of everything that interested me in terms of the games and such. Uh, in terms of the specs and other stuff, this isn't like a side that I was necessarily paying huge attention to. I think it's an awesome thing though that like the Switch 2 is going to have these two different modes where like one is um like a performance mode, which is 1080p, if I remember correctly, like 120 frames, and the other one is like 4K 60 FPS. I think the fact that like both those are even options, that's incredible. Huge progress from the Switch One in that way. Um, so I think all that stuff is very cool. In terms of all the features, um, with like the screen sharing, I think it's cool that it's there. I think it's a hell of a lot better than what the system was with the Switch One, where it was like you had to fucking download a voice chat app or whatever garbage that was. But me personally, I'm not really gonna be using any of those features. And with regards to the accessories, this will kind of transition into prices, but some of those accessories, I gotta say, they're pretty damn pricey. Like Pro controller at $90. Um, it does look cool though. Camera at $50. I'm not gonna use a camera, but like that seems like kind of a ridiculous price for a camera. I don't know. Our camera is expensive. I have no idea. Like I have my phone. I don't buy cameras, so I don't know. Maybe it is a cheap price for a camera. Um, but hmm, the fact that the additional $100 is crazy. Um, I guess we already are talking about prices. So yeah, um, no more fucking beating around the bush. Uh, the prices are fucking insane. Um, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Really, I'm not. Um, because I don't think you can fucking sugarcoat this kind of shit. Because, um, yeah, the the Switch 2 itself is $450, 500 with the Mario Kart bundle, which is what I'm going to be pre-ordering myself personally. But um yeah, those are insanely high prices. Just like no way to sugarcoat it. I don't I don't really have an opinion myself, to be honest, because I try, just because like uh, I don't know. Me personally, I'm very fortunate to be in a financial position to where I can afford to pre-order this $500 bundle with the Switch 2 and Mario Kart. I'm very excited about that. But I know a lot of people aren't, and I don't think it's necessarily set into the fact that like um Mario Kart is an $80 game because that's never happened before. And me personally, I'm optimistic, and maybe this is like a fatal flaw, but I'm optimistic that this is not going to be a current trend setter. Um, but I don't know. I know a lot of people are not optimistic, and to be honest, I can't really blame you for that. Um, so you know, I yeah, I don't really have many thoughts composed together for this, to be honest. Um, but I'm gonna get realistic here, and I normally do not mention like political situations just because I really don't like bringing that up in my videos, but you know, with this, it's kind of pertinent because of all the tariffs that Trump has been signing. Um, I'm not gonna voice my opinions on Trump publicly. I've done that in previous videos, and looking back, I kind of regret doing that. Mostly because, like I said, I don't like bringing up politics on this channel. Um, and um, but America having all these tariffs now, like especially with countries like China, like that trade war is still going strong. But now like with Mexico and Canada and such, but like especially China and like um other countries in Asia that like make this shit, that produce it. Like even though there were like all these solid reports of Nintendo like moving production to other countries in Southeast Asia, it doesn't matter that it doesn't like it doesn't make the most difference because of the fact that um Nintendo, um not Nintendo, the fact that there is a new tariff, which is like 10% no matter what the country is. Um, and it sucks. It really does. It fucking sucks. It sucks ball. The U.S. economy sucks balls right now. It really does. Um, and it is just a incredibly shitty situation. Um, and I have not had faith in the U.S. government or economy for almost the last decade, basically. And that's the extent to which I will bring up politics. But I feel like I have to mention in something like this the overarching issue. It is partly Nintendo's fault, yes, it is. But like at the same time, I can't 100% blame Nintendo because like the U.S. economy and the U.S. government is really in a fucking incredibly hideous situation right now. And that, as a result, creates a shitty outcome for Nintendo making crazy high prices, um, which in turn leads to very upset consumers. And it's just a very bad cycle. And I can't really say anything more than that. And I mean, personally, like I said, I'm optimistic that $80 is not going to be um the new standard for video game prices. Um, I don't really have much I can say. Honestly, you probably heard the same exact thing from a lot of other people, and some people are going to call it copium. I understand that. I understand why you're mad. I really do. Um, just this is just my perspective, I guess. I feel like I'm slightly more optimistic, but I totally understand people's rage about this. And why people are, you know, why people say that the prices killed the hype of the direct and everything like that. Um, I still had a lot of fun with this stuff in the direct, and I cannot emphasize genuinely how excited I am over Silk Song. Like actually having a release date, even if that ends up being fucking $80, I will buy that in a heartbeat. Um, but yeah, it sucks. It really does. But um, the Switch 2 was an amazing direct minus the fucking prices. So yeah, um, I think that about accurate. I think that about sums up my thoughts on the matter, to be honest. Yeah. Sorry if this video is not what you wanted in terms of like I kind of spewed the same copycat stuff that everyone else has been saying, but I don't really have anything else unique to add beyond my own perspective. So, you know, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.